Just keeps his head tucked and doesn't jiggle on a timing. D-Hart might have been able to take some space, but another one hits the deck, and it's a 3-on-5 situation here.
They're everywhere, but
nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Precisely. That's a freebie. Now he knows Magisk was there too, and he commits to it. Magisk pulls Vitality into a likely conversion here. Now the bomb plant's great, and Spinks, yeah, he's sharp, but a 1v4 asked of him, and the first bullet does connect. But Masuta aggressively holding for this, and Madden adjusts very snappily into the head. Ramp room lost, and Vitality already really on notice.
Yeah, maybe the casualties that they stomached in the previous rounds might send them in the direction of a save, but Dupree, the direction of back fence is the name of the game, slinks on back to the stairwell and wants to tuck on in with this MP9. Still don't have a clear indication as, well, Hades has made a step, so now he knows the jig is up. Bomb gonna get planted right in front of his eyes, and Dupree can't do anything to respond to this. He's gonna hope a T walks into the Lion's den.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not the Vitality are really going to trifle with trouble. I guess best case is going to be Dupree trying to find a couple on the way out the door.
He can stay there, right?
Yeah.
He can live in that window room, so maybe damage with an upgrade as Snappy patrols yard now, but this round is done. ENCE off the board. That's the kill for Dupree. Now, is it going to spur them forward? I wouldn't think so. I think this is just keeping their economy honest here as well. Two players turn their attention. Snappy and D-How want to deal with this pesky MP9 before it gets out of control. Bomb now getting closer and closer, and Dupree grabs another, so great round for him. 2 kills, that's going to put him in the range where an M4A1 is going to be able to be purchased on through. Magisk can drop.
He's not slowing down. Masuta's still on ramp, and the bomb is going down. That is a very early plant. Losing bodies left and right, though, drop like flies. D-Hurt catches one from Zywoo. 3-on-4. And make it 2. Problems for Hades and Spinks. Hades needed one, and he can't even pull that across the line. Spinks, another horrible scenario to try and convert. Nice find. Another one there, just on the slither. Zywoo does tag him up. He should be run down any moment now. Swapping to the pistol. It's not about the round win anymore. Spinks accepts his fate.
Yeah, that was rough, right? If you got both of those kills.
Light on time, but heading towards the single door.
Zywoo's responded to this now, and that is a perfectly placed smoke. They're going to have to push through this, go back up the vent, or go all the way around. As Magisk just on here could be in for a big triple kill. Spots one, pushes around the corner, can get the second, but that's all from Magisk.
3-on-3, that bomb, and that time is getting scary, but Spinks, they're not going to clear him. Up on the rafters, hiding in plain sight is Dupree, and the double to seal it. Madden, good luck. Sonic face! That is nuts! Mid-air one-tap out of Dupree. They haven't moved too far, and it's kind of just those two in lobby and this D-Her adventure, which makes things interesting. That frag brings them right back into the round.
As they're down the vent to join up with D-Her here. Zywoo, what is this? What is this?
Wow, wow, he's actually managed to beat them to it. At their own game, it does lead to his demise. D-Her here's the comms, works it out, and it should lead to the bomb plant now. Masuta through the lobby. It will be a Madden back turn. And so now whether or not they approach this, kits are present, bit of utility on Masuta. They're going to group up on ramp.
They are loud about this, but Snappy and D-Har are quite far back. I'm not sure if they would have caught the footsteps here.
So
You'd be worried about secret or vent late.
It's certainly going to be running through their minds. They'll get some answers soon.
There's a smoke for the bomb.
Both crawling now. Good timing on D-Her, but he's been warded off. 2 frags to his name already. Masuta looking for answers, does clear out Dark. Light on time, this door swings open, and Snappy needs to survive here. A hold to spray, but nice hold on the defense. They're holding the defuse, and Magisk, the bodyguard, another big round out of the highest rated member of Vitality. It's 4 from Magisk for the 7th. With a beautiful push is Madden into the site. Wow, catching Zywoo's big, but look at this again, Magisk, the multi-kill master gets a double. Hades swallows a grenade, and now all onto D-Her as it's converted. A quick first headshot. Aware of Apex towards the main, and now reading it well. He caught a glimpse and can't finish it. They are loud today, Chad. I mean, and it makes sense when you respond, and actually a bit of a quick one. Oh, the management of the spray. Strong, a double dink, but only Madden lives through. Bomb planted, but with 5 HP. He doesn't have any help. He can't afford to die right now, and he has. Apex might go for this.
Already.
They can dump their util, Chad. They've got so much of it. Just lock out the remaining Ts and start tickling that bomb. They're over for it already. Look at this. Vitality are so quick today, and the round is over. The round is done. We have had some quick ones today, but Vitality vicious. 16.
Like this.
That's a big find. Dupree caught off on his lobby push, and Madden is heading towards top. Top side should be the dream.
What's going on?
It might just be deathmatch. They're still uncertain about Squeaky. They'll clear it quick.
Okay.
Snappy's mollying lower while they take top.
Look, here's what's happened. I think ENCE have identified these rotations, and Snappy has identified where two are. Apex dead, Masuta as well. One to find of Zywoo, but this round is done. The second for ENCE should be posted momentarily. But that was it. They had so much control of the map, and I think they've identified that Vitality are going for these heavy rotations, because once two players dropped down the vent in the previous...
Become one, and Masuta's been rewarded as well. They are going to roar so loud if they pull this half buy off. Ooh, he's hit another scout shot. Problems now. It has to be Spinks to bail them out. They know one's boozed, but it's the ramp though. The back is going to be turned. Spinks does rack up two, but loses his head in the process. It's Dupree 5-7. D has caught bullets as well. It's just a USP. They shouldn't have any right to this round. A naked Magisk. Hades to try and find a way in, and Zywoo hears all of this. One Deagle bullet to the center of mass. He's got an AWP, and they've got the round. That is cheeky. Oh, Vitality, just as it started to look a little shaky.
It has to be a little bit more something as the top half molly is thrown. Maybe pace is name of the game.
Yeah, that's even worse for Snappy. He's just caught one straight as he swings open the door. Madden to trade. Good find. Takes the head out of Zywoo, the head of the snake. And now they do not writhe. Nice one back. Big from Spinks. Finds Magisk on the CT vent. Dupree. Woof. Cleared. Spinks. That'll happen. Just so aware and so quick to react. It's only Masuta. Now, they know he was typically working ramp. Lobby priority. And he's going to get it. And he's still looking. Perfection. Good awareness out of Masuta there. Finds one. It's Magisk to take one as well. Returned by Spinks. Masuta still partnered up now with Apex. And whoa, the first bullet out of Madden's AK finds Masuta. Apex joins him. And that looks good for a fourth. Dupree not going down without a fight. Final round, fight or flight. And it seems it's rather sticky for Spinks. Hiding behind the site too, hunting him down on a lot of time on this. Nade down the gullet. Well-managed spray. Heard Zywoo as well. The door confirms his position. Wow, that's quick. Zywoo, just a touch of the mouse. And here they come. Diha starting to really catch a wind of what's going on here. And their defense was there. It was. And it's only Snappy that manages to find something. Diha there too. It's double out of Snappy. And look how low they are. 49 points of health between the two in the 2-on-2. Apex arriving ramp. And whoa, catches flak. Nice one out of Diha. It was threatening. I mean, you got to give that to Vitality. Both this pistol in that opening advantage for ENCE and here in the second. They do manage to keep the international roster.
Conversations had, and wow, an opportunity there, but Spinks quicker on the trigger.
Yeah, there's a reason you put the AK in his hand. Spinks nearly 3. Catches the AWP way downtown. And that advantage again in the hands of ENCE. Can they maintain it? This is where they have to be able to close, use their numbers to their advantage, and the same could be said for Vitality. Now, Apex, did he just get spotted out? Diha's going to have a look. And the crosshair there, but Diha clears, and Snappy will secure the round. It's only Dupree on the AWP. 2 kills to his name already. The ace clutch is a pipe dream. And he might just be grey screen. Into Madden. Yep, that'll do nicely. And ought to be recovered. That might get Hades. Spinks forced out on wide. And yeah, nothing to be done by Spinks. It has to be someone else. And Madden is the one to step up to the plate initially. More stop mollies. 20 seconds. Extinguished. Madden needs a frag here. Repositions. Loud dismount. Apex in the CT vent. A big frag from the leader. And more to be done. 13 seems likely as Hades watches his team in the kill feed slowly lose control. We will see 13.
Felt well handled there for the most part, but keeping 4 alive. Fantastic stuff from Vitality here, just able to break through. And that sound cue coming back to haunt Madden right there, right? The smoke goes off to extinguish the CT Molotov front hut. He drops, is heard, communicated, and decked. So just deployed a smoke to give himself a buffer to work with, but they are heading ramp.
That is the gap. Snappy. Yeah, nothing he could do about that. Magisk just flattens him. 22 now and counting. And Hades actually wants to give this a go. He might be there in time to at least take that pot shot. Magisk is good on it, though. How does he get the third? Barely visible on Hades' screen, but 3. Time to plan and time for Madden to think about what went wrong. Vitality, that is 2 consecutive rounds now. And with the top takes, Apex lines it up. It'll be his molly that marks the start. Let's see if Spinks can be bit of a fly in the ointment, should be, but still Magisk good for an opening. 2 from the squeaky door. It's Spinks to step up for his double. Down the vent, they do slip, so Apex will stick around, knows that D has MP9 is there, and Snappy's got himself a solid frag there. Should be round defining, only Apex, no time for this, and maybe he can get one on the way out. Diha spots him out, and it's just going to be survival for the leader.
Cheeky from Diha there, but I love it. You know, just using it up here, isn't he? Really wants to find this fight against Snappy and has a very good idea of where Snappy is now, but Snappy has no clue that Magisk is past, and this kill could open the round for Vitality here. But
oh my god,
Dupree's found one in the meantime, and Magisk, he's going to get it done. It's a 2v3 now.
Yeah, problems, 25 seconds up the ladder, or not. The loud sound cue, it's all smoke and mirrors. Spinks will be there. He's been great. Can he find his 30 to keep him in the game? Oh, it's Magisk, of course it's Magisk that beats him out. Body shots, and Madden demanded to clutch. It's a horrible scenario to find yourself. And there is Nuke, done, dusted. Coming Diha's way.
Yeah, perfect for this job though. Smoke and Julie's here, and he's just going to unleash the Julie.
Oh
this
my god,
dicey.
So many bullets. The full 30 unloaded now, just hiding in the plain sight with the... Oh, for a reload, they'll hear it, they'll spray it. Surely the distraction perhaps, as Spinks can strike, and now a fresh mag, he can put one down. ZywOo tagged up as well, and this is hectic. One more to go, and a pistol for ENCE. A smile out of Saw, that's a rarity.
Can they stall this one out?
So, Hades. First opportunity goes awry. Second 2. This should actually enable a plan. Apex is going to be punching in those numbers, and down goes the AK. That'll give Madden some confidence, and yeah, gets the bomb down, but that'll be it. One more out of Apex. Some deagles, and Magisk's deagle looking sharp. He gets 2 opportunities, tracks on the cross. Snappy, though, into the site, and ZywOo's deag would have to do it all. Not happening today. And so ENCE still stay flawless into our...
Pop up his chest here as they walk into B.
Yeah, Diha's good for the first. Now he is under a lot of scrutiny. Great damage. Oh, Diha deals with it. There were 3 coming and knocking. A good molly spread from Masuta will facilitate Dupree in. And Madden's rotated through with Hades. The bomb on ZywOo, likely to join him. Smoke still up, and another one found. So they are going to keep that door smoked. One from Hades back should enable them to push through. You can see Bricks is now going to be at one of the angles the CTs could slip through.
Quick here.
Nice find, but no, Spinks is already very quick. You're right, and Dupree just distracted. Too many targets.
Done well with the info, even though they lost Diha. Like, Spinks is pushed in. Snappy's going to get this. Snappy
bullet to the head.
Felt like he was going to get that. Okay. Magisk remembering what he just did on Nuke. They can just stroll into the site right now, but the bomb will have to cross long, and Hades' scope can deny Apex. Yeah, but the rest are right above him. He's not going to be able to find them as they walk into the site. It's the bomb that's the priority, and he might need support. Smoke available on Magisk. How's your arm, Apex?
Chucks it. Perfect. Well played. And that will enable a safe plant. Hades doesn't get to play the game, and certainly not now. ZywOo cancels playtime, and it will look to be a converted first. Spinks not clear in his corner. Apex will. Snappy no flash. They are just going to drop their smokes. Now, CT smoke a little deeper. Might make you a little more cautious to commit. Look at that molly again. Spinks is having trouble with the flames. Trials and tribulations from these, and Madden is right on the flank now. Oh, well, that's the patience of Apex rewarded again. Now they can push, now they can cross, and the site is barren. No one home, it's through the lower side of the site. Snappy sprays into 2 with Spinks' help. And that should be it. Nice work from ENCE. It's really hanging on by that. He's adopting the angle, supportive flash for him to have a glance. And wow, it's Masuta, wins it out on the Galil. And he's finding more. Look at the damage he's inflicted. Snappy does manage to catch Apex with that scout. Limping now. Still time, and more frags fill in the feed. Spinks is gone. Madden does trade.
I think there's a gap here, Alex. Yeah, there is. Huge one.
Yeah, and that is not the weapon for the job. He still finishes what he starts onto Apex. ZywOo, in the meantime, does catch Hades. We are into a very, very light on time push, and they do walk into Madden. He's so low. ZywOo knows Snappy was towards the lower side in 15 seconds. He's got to come up clutch. The first is found. Immediate reaction out of Snappy. And they are coming behind him. Yeah, but ZywOo's going to be watching that. Another one from ZywOo's scout. Vitality, these partial buys, doesn't expect another. Madden was on the wide angle. And Spinks catching the timing here. Should have damage, but nothing lethal.
If they go to Madden, I think he can still get a couple here. High HP. They know that Hades is tagged with the AWP on B, so they're rerouting now, and Madden's got to cross. The calls come through. Apex has spotted that. He has the bomb, but they're still going B.
Yeah, they're not going to slow down. And a great track out of Hades. Wants to stay nimble, stay dynamic, play for the team. They are second-guessing themselves a little. You can see the bomb is paused in the tunnels. Apex hoping he could find something with one of these two scouts. Admittedly, not the weapons you'd want to take the B site. He spots a glimmer of a crossback. It might just be bait.
More than enough info, surely.
Yeah, Dupree's actually handled it there, and it's Madden to come up clutch. A big one found by Dupree, and yeah.
He has to save, though, and that's because the last two rounds that we had were just so close for ENCE. They got through by the skin of their teeth. That is an absurd round from ZywOo there.
Yanku? Don't know who he is. Sounds like a Dota character. Yanko was saying he thinks a ZywOo game is coming, and that is the foreboding feeling I think ENCE might be. Watch one right back. The partial from Vitality, they converted it. This is a threatening Deeg on Deeg. Takes him down, the double on the Deeg. And I think you can stick a fork in round 11. D has done it. Grabs an AK, grabs a double, and we'll see you later. Up to Masuta and a tagged up Magisk. Last seen was actually on long doors, so Snappy, even with the P250, is going to be very viable to contest here. Armored pistol, even D-Hub for the info and the bait. Perfection.
I know where both are. Don't need to hang around here. That's the bomb, Magisk. What are you doing? Gonna go down and not able to back on off. Looking
on A.
Yeah, it's a 2-scout hold on A.
Fake smoke, nothing to report. And now he's going to get run over. Those scouts really not made for this. One back, nice out of Hades, but the bomb will go down with just a couple of seconds to spare. Big from Spinks on the lurk. Shut down as well as Apex. It's just the two of them. ZywOo, Dupree, and he's pre-aiming for that flank. Expected to see him. Spinks puts his head in that vice. And Dupree and ZywOo looking to close this one out for a fourth. D has good though, sharp. We saw him on the Deeg, and yeah, just a little bit of a glimpse of the first. ZywOo on for the ace. Madden has to defuse this, and he's very light on time. It's ZywOo's AWP reigning supreme here in Cologne, and ZywOo does it with style. ZywOo certainly heating up.
With Hades, who was pivoting from doors, he's out, and so is Magisk. He's dead. Hey, they're full selling
Hades,
this.
Here's it. They are really selling it, but there's not going to be a rotate immediately. Madden's going to be late to A. Here they come, and it's Dupree down and out. ZywOo to trade. He should get run down by that SMG. D has got a glass cannon MP9, and he is surely going to go down. One bullet with it. One more bullet out of Apex. A hectic spray leads to his demise, and 9. So as you were saying, and he's ahead of it. That's the punish he was waiting for, and he just unloads. He holds the spray. 2 in quick succession, and D has managed to follow that up with some more damage as well. That's the gap. That was the gap. Masuta has had that closed by Hades M4. So a 10th round does loom. Madden's not going to let Apex leave spawn. Kills him where he started.
Dupree might get him here. There's a chance he doesn't consider this, and probably, as I say it, he'll turn around and shoot Dupree right between the eyes. There it is.
With the bomb on his back, Magisk has to do this alone, and he will. Takes down Spinks, quick to the first, but not the second. And now the bomb site lost. This is a question now. Vitality, do you really want to pump your resources into this? A missed shot from Hades. It seems they're going to give it a good shake of the stick. Apex, ZywOo and Masuta, they've got the utility to deploy. You can see smoke towards the tunnel deep. ZywOo still has one for the way in. Snappy smoked off for now. It's the 2 on the site. Here comes the flashes. Hades going to be blind. So is D-Hurt. Not looking up. Masuta cracks open the site, and Vitality just overwhelmed. Nothing to be said about that one for ENCE. Every single member of Vitality pull it out. Apex anti, ZywOo flash, dropping his own. They are going for the drop CT, and that's a big headshot out of Madden. He's opened up their account, but still, 5 HP does not stop ZywOo to take the fight. More required as the molly does spread. Masuta, oh, he's dead to right. No, turns around, gets the headshot in time.
This round's on.
Donkey Kong, Chad. It's a hard headshot for Masuta, and battling back is Madden. He's already done 1 and 2, a whole lot better. 3 in total. This dude is on for the ace. It's D-Hurt in partnership with him, and now gets awkward for Magisk. Dupree, not the weapon you want for a retake. AWP in hand, and yeah, just that AWP of Dupree's is going to back up out of there. They took a side. Magisk and Dupree will arrive, and the Flames has bought enough time for them to just get into the site. Look at the timing. Hades has just swept through as Magisk arrives and takes Snappy down. Hades has swallowed that. Quick extinguish. Oh, Hades needs to get out of there. They're feeling the real force of Vitality into this opening.
Well, the other gap is D-Hard short, but it's a fake gap because Zaiwu is watching this one. Hades definitely noted now. Not pinned, will flash and escape.
Ooh, quick one, Dia. Okay, D has made a round for ENCE. The 3v5 quickly pulled back into an advantage thanks to Apex.
It's bomb loose mid
He saw him and immediately takes Hades down. Caught a little asleep there. And all of those heroics from Dia just completely wiped clean.
Well, he did just throw the AWP away, which I can understand here because finances for Vitality aren't great. But Dia has been having a banger of a game. So I'm not willing to count him out of this one just yet, even though he is the walking wounded on 15 points of health. Let's see if he can isolate the fight.
Not blind and not cleared. Goes down after Madden's first. It's Magisk again that's the problem. Does fall to the Flames. A bit of revenge from Spinks as Apex blinds, trying his luck. It overstays his welcome. It's not going to be easy for these two, bro.
Jeez, look at the HP already.
I'm not sure.
The plant, they need to get the bomb down.
Oh, you're right. That is actually a priority, and it does just go down. But look at their HP. Seems like a matter of time, Ting, unless we get Dia clicking a perfect headshot. Well, Resmoke's not bad, but he's so vulnerable to a quick spray. I mean, Masuta could throw a couple of stray bullets. He doesn't know it, but where are these smokes coming from? He's pulling them from all of his orifices. Dia just looks away. The fade will come back. He has to find a clip, and he will. One. Oh! Maintains the spray. That's massive for ENCE. Dia and Spinks.
Looks like they're having a full-on meeting here.
Yeah.
Dropping some guns across. Dihar gets the AWP. They might give this a go.
Magisk and Dupree, the Danish duo responsible for B. And already it's just Magisk.
Oh no.
Ooh, no. Hades on the swivel. Does meet Magisk 7-4 and a missed shot from Hades. That might be his last. It's actually Dihar equipped with that AWP and pushed in. Masuta. Magisk. He's getting pushed. You can hear the pins. He's ahead of it. Oh, so blind. Still gets the kill. No idea what has passed him. And still allowed to do damage. How does he get away with that? Snappy and Spinks keep it interesting. Lots of util still. By hitting the site so early, it should buy them some time with these smokes, these Molotovs. The nade though. Spinks, careful now. Safe from it. Deep molly. Smoke still on the doors. Despite their low HP, we could see ENCE again. Oh, it looks like the molly actually didn't quite spread. They may not be ready for it. Masuta to clear out. Great flashes. One on that Mac-10. And oh, a great tap out of Masuta to finish with the flourish. And that's another for Vitality. Zonic just making sure they get that defuse.
Low. Kids are in play.
Magisk is still deep on B. This is going to be a very hard late retake if they can just work it all out.
But look at Dihar. He can be the linchpin here. He's still in lower.
That's one to be talked about. You're right. They might oversee that, or overlook it rather. As that creep from Hades does fill the feed. ENCE looking to secure Mirage. A couple more clicks. Dihar onto it. Zaiwu misses his chance, and it looks like it's all done. Only Masuta can save Vitality now, and he doesn't really have the time, but perhaps he does have the skill. 2 kills of the 3, and he spots the head through the clip, and that'll do nicely. We're off to 3 here. Just seen some of those highlights. You got any more of them in the chamber? 1 click, 1 head. Spinks puts him dead. Madden's already got Kitchen. So like 20 seconds in, and already feels like it's stacked against Magisk and Co. Bomb now ticking. Madden puts Hot Lead in the head. Masuta still trying to forge a path in, but Madden's got help. And it looks like Vitality really have no options other than to try and take no Kevlar damage, get that cheap upgrade into your attempt next round.
Yeah, might even see some Famis's come out here. So Apex has already called this one off. Dupree lingering around over towards that vent room, hoping to catch anybody sleeping as they exit the site. But Masuta, he's hightailed it. Apex trying to chime in top mid for a bit of a crossfire here with that P2K, but simple stuff. Zaiwu only able to get 1, and the round falls in the favor for ENCE. Now, just to note, it is the 3rd map of the series, which means we would knife for side. Vitality won the knife, and they have opted to start on the CT side.
Well, ENCE have opted to start with a 1 pistol. Success. Nothing in a 5v4, especially if it gets worse. Masuta, bang! Back of the header, Snappy. And it just keeps this snowball becoming an avalanche very quickly into round 2-4s.
Yeah, well, it's the poles remaining. Hades is going to take out one. Apex hits the deck. It's Dihan shipped on down as well, and they're looking to hightail it and back on out of this A commit. Now, they can try and re-maneuver, rejig, but look at Dupree. The push that he's opted for is already going to cotton off this T-spawn rotation. So as Hades, just gets a bit of a mistiming there, it might be Dihan to get greeted with a face full of hot lead.
Now, Hades just checked. Is Diha aware that he could? Yeah, I mean, you can't even fault him. He's seen his teammate call it clear, and Dupree will wrap it up. That feels good. And look at the opportunity against lesser guns, but it's still Snappy. First with the Tech 9, imposing. And now Snappy with a frag, proposing a second round.
Look at the
for
space.
ENCE. Yeah, Masuta might have something. Wow, Madden's ready, and this is the power of ENCE. Look how convincing this is. There isn't really anyone under any threat. Magic's caught in the open. And we're on for a spotless return from ENCE.
That was like watching Disney on Ice right there, because after you get the opening kill that ZywOo offers up, you can see the transition from Snappy across the face of jungle. But at that same time, Spinks has peered out of the A apartments and gotten the kill onto Apex, who was just starting to leer into that position. So that just gave Snappy a clear opening to get on in. So all the pieces of the puzzle fell perfectly in place for ENCE to level things back up 2-2 and put poor Dupree up in this hot-placed vent room. Hades down, but they know where he is, and he's going to get found by Snappy. Great.
Smoke that Magisk throws, we'll talk about it more in that second half, but the fact that that is the indicator that he's solo mid.
It is nice to hear from
Just
Mahoney.
insightful.
He used to be an analyst for NIP, for those who are unfamiliar. So it's good to kind of get a look into what he might do, but they're going into the stack.
Exactly that. Now, Magisk might have done Hades dirty. There's a lot more coming. Oh no! Vitality have struck, and it's the Deagles, only the Deagles, the pistols, and they pull it across the line. A smirk.
Snappy's position is key right now. He's not hearing anything towards B, and Madden has found another one on the A site. More exchange. Masuda will get one back here, and Dupree's found Madden during all of this, so we're in a 3-on-3. Make that a 3-on-2. How is this falling apart so quickly? Snappy's in B.
Yeah, it's weird as hell now. And with Diha, AWP, no armor. He found the opener.
But he has the bomb. He can run all the way back. If he starts running right now, Dupree might hear him. He's going to catch him off. The bomb's going to be down in T-spawn. This is going to be miserable timing for Diha if he continues on this adventure, and Dupree's heard it.
Oh, he knows, and he's going to time it so well. Down goes the bomb. You can see he's screaming it, and Snappy. Oh, maybe there's something to be said with Masuta's HP. He could just find the first. We could be talking. It's ZywOo and Dupree, and Palace is the first objective. Can't get past ZywOo. And we will be round with 3 flashes and 4 players. Diha's called it back. Magisk might peek on the black smoke. Diha down. Great snap. Great double. Wow, Magisk. Good spray as well back from Snappy. He hasn't converted onto ZywOo, but he's inflicted damage, and he's going for a ballsy plan. Someone needs to contest this over the top. The nades, they don't read it. Just in the smoke, he gets it down. He's got Spinks alongside.
But look at all the util right now for Vitality to retake this. We saw on Dust too, when they were able to piece it together as a unit, their retake looked pretty schmick. So Molly over towards the reverse side, the deep side box, and they have smoke to work with as well.
Two more, where do you put them?
The ramp and Palace would be perfect, and
one on the bomb would even also work.
Yeah. You've got it all.
Dumping util, going to be very hard to clutch up now. Crosshair was right on the money. Snappy caught out, and Spinks can't do nothing. Just going to have to back away. Happy to at least maintain the AK, but that's another Vitality retake that just looks too easy. About it, has got 4 players coming straight towards his location. He's in the most cleared box in all of the site. Can he really pull it off again? Yes, he can. The timing, it's supreme, and he gets 2 again. The dream for the A defender. He's still managed to maintain an advantage for the squad. CT not smoked, wide open. Spinks somehow alive. Snappy does weather the flame for a second. They're all rotating through now, and they don't have the time to go anywhere else.
Yeah, Dupree's also got the flank here. This one should be done, and well, Apex with the kill into Spinks almost confirms it. Masuda will 7-2, and it's
the individuals to dust themselves off and get back into this one. You want confidence? I've got confidence for you. Look at this.
Stand and fight.
Just 3 of them saying stand and bang, come and get us. Dihad, oh, that was an opportunity, and then now just blocking each other, an even trade. Spinks needs to get away. Dipping under was Apex. Look at this. They are bringing the fight to ENCE. They're not letting them play their game. No Spinks.
Oh, the quick
change. Switch.
Because you're not expecting that.
Of course not. Of course not. This is brutal. Vitality, I don't know what the team talk was or what has changed, but they essentially have said ENCE are not as good as us in it, but maybe a few more choice words.
Yeah, a bit more colorful language, I imagine. I can only picture the little team talk they had outside the huddle. We have some fiery individuals here, but I'm sure ENCE had one of their own, as Hades would love to get him activated with this orb. Apex is coming. Don't
knife.
He didn't hear the
He's
steps.
not a knifer, is he?
I can't imagine. Okay. All right. That one right there is still frustrating for Hades, but you're right. If it was a knife, you could only imagine the tilt level.
Amazingly how free this is, and okay. Diha, he paid a heavy price when he met Magisk, but he does pull us back into the 4-on-4. Apex just disrespects the flame, and it leads to 3 frags for Vitality. Only Diha so low, but hope grows. He gets 3. He knows ZywOo was close on that corner. Avoid the nade, safe and sound. dupreeh has an AWP, it could get awkward. 40 seconds, and that bomb's still on the floor. ZywOo with a nice reposition into the Palace. I don't think that's going to be the top of Diha's dome as to where he could have gone to.
No, this is such a difficult round for Diha to win here, but if anyone for ENCE is going to pull it off, it'll be this man on your screen right here, right now. The pride of Poland does scoop up the bomb, and
22.
I don't know if he has time to pivot. It might actually...
Hades has been quiet, but he could get loud now as he gets the 1. 2 versus 3, still tough. Spinks detached. He has no answers on A. It's suspiciously quiet on A.
And now they're not fighting them. They really want this 13th round. I can only imagine what Zonic said during that timeout here. Spinks going to put himself in a very open position.
Oh, lovely gap. They missed the molly. And look what it leads to. A punishment. An Apex to finish. Look at the damage. 13. 13-2. Vitality's vibe. Suta, usually good for 1 into the B site. Snappy stands strong, and more required and requested, but it's a little shy. Just trims the fingernails of dupreeh. Smoke onto the site. Hades, Spinks, they're all here. Good bullet connects.
Uh-oh.
Killed Hades. This is an advantage gone away, and still even trades. They're low, and Spinks is making them lower. Double from Spinks. Can't finish Apex. How does he get away with that? 10 HP as he jumps out the window. A single bullet, a paperclip could have done it. Oh, he's not expecting Madden. Timing, Counter-Strike looking the wrong way. He expected it. The slow crawl of Madden saves ENCE's bacon.
I think for now, this will be on Madden and Hades.
Can't slip up here. And oh my god, Masuuta's Deagle does find another. Magisk gets across, and ZywOo's hit the scout. This is not supposed to be happening. This was a half buy. Magisk has already got full CT control, an AK upgrade for ZywOo as well.
Spinks is low. There's a kill on Snappy, sure.
Oh dear.
This is very, very rough right now. Not like this, ENCE.
Yeah, no. I mean, this was supposed to be theirs, open and shut.
Magisk isn't ready for this.
Not
He's about to get blindsided.
Oh, the sound.
Not at all.
Oh, he's not aware at all. Can ZywOo really clutch up at this HP?
Did he get spotted?
I don't think so. Over. Still strikes and separates. Snappy's gone. Spinks should have it. And he saves it. Diha blind and isolated, but no help. And Apex does manage to put it across. It's dupreeh that's right behind to keep that 2-man advantage, as the 14th now just hangs in the balance of Hades, and Spinks just flashed off. What's he supposed to contribute while staring at a white screen? Spinks at least is half rotated, but it seems like they're playing for the next round of play.
And if you are Vitality right now, you should be saving, especially the fact that Hades is given over the position. Nobody moving from Vitality, just playing statues over towards A. Masuuta and ZywOo at the ramp, and just over towards that balcony position. It looks like everybody is going to get the hold.
Still, nice nade. Should chip away. Does. Masuuta half health. Madden blind and in the flames, executed by the ZywOo AWP. They may underestimate Hades. They haven't cleared him. That's so unlike them. Vitality meet Hades M4. Impactful double, but still 30 seconds. Caught out again. Diha doing damage. ZywOo aggressive. It's Masuuta and him, the two French, finding themselves an advantage. Both winning their duels. It's Snappy to keep ENCE in it with a hope to stay in that upper bracket. Otherwise, they join G2. Heroic in the lowers any second now. Snappy to be swung upon. Masuuta, low HP, will look for the answers for ZywOo. ZywOo will solve the mystery himself. Vitality, you can see what it means to them. A stark contrast.